Hi, everyone. It's Dr. Coop here with the morning announcements for Thursday, April 16th, 2020. Today, I'm wearing a New York Jets hat that my son got signed once when we went to MetLife Stadium. And I'm sure you all know that the New York Jets is a football team. Let's all say the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. From our weatherman, Frank Nunn, today it's going to be sunny and cloudy with a high of 49 degrees and a low of 31 degrees. Looks like it's going to be a nice, sunny, brisk day. A big happy birthday to Cole. Happy birthday, Cole. I hope it's a great birthday for you. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. And from our counseling corner and Mr. Levine, remember, sometimes people want to be alone or might not want to talk, and that's okay. It's always important to remember that sometimes their friends or family might need to be by themselves without us every so often. It doesn't mean they don't like or love us. It just means they need their own space for some time. And there's nothing wrong with that. We all do need that from time to time. Thank you, Mr. Levine, for the important reminder. Riddle of the day, also from Mr. Levine. Question: I make two people out of what? One, what am I? And the answer is a mirror. Ah, great one, Mr. Levine. Make sure you share that with someone at home. Student highlight, caught being awesome. Adriana Larison, you are awesome. You are sensitive, kind, and always thinking of the feelings of other people. You will be missed when you go to the junior school next year. Great job. Our story highlights of the day from Mr. Paradiso. The first one is entitled Swimming with Dolphins. Let's take a look.
My friend Jade said change can be a good thing. But new house, new friends, new school, new state, it's all so overwhelming. One thing Iowa didn't have is dolphins. My first try swimming with them at the sanctuary didn't go so well. I panicked. I want to face my fears. I want to swim with the dolphins. Look for Swimming with Dolphins at your Scholastic Book Fair.
Wow, that looks fantastic. And the next one is called Hot Dog.
I'm Ando, the creator of Hot Dog. Hot Dog is a wiener dog, so his legs are short and his body is really long. It's so long, it goes over a few pages. Having tiny legs makes it hard for Hot Dog to do some things like playing the guitar or tying his shoelaces. But it makes it easy to do other things, like playing hide and seek. You can't see me, can you? No. Oh. Lizzie is one tough lizard. She isn't afraid of anything, except for one thing: heights. She can also blend in with anything, which means Hot Dog bumps into her a lot. Kev the cat is goofy and lovable. He's always dressed up in some weird costume, like a shark or a cow. He's also really lazy. He uses a grabbing tool for everything. You know, he has a grabbing tool for his grabbing tool. When Hot Dog, Kev and Lizzie find a baby bird that's fallen out of its nest, they decide to go on a mission to find its mum. The search takes them on a crazy adventure where they meet penguins taking selfies and karate chopping roosters. What's that awful smell? Ew! They have to change the baby bird's diaper. Yuck! Will Hot Dog and his friends ever find the baby bird's missing mum? I think you'll love my book because it's about three friends who never quit, and it's super funny. There's even a wiener dog rowing a cat dressed up as a cow across a river. See? Look for my book, Hot Dog, at your Scholastic Book Fair.
Wow, what a great book. So many interesting characters. Thank you, Mr. Paradiso, for the story highlights. Word of the day. The word of the day from Mrs. Guzowitz is bellow, which is a verb. What does it mean to shout or to yell? How do you use it? To gather the boys together for the game, Mr. A bellowed to them to meet him on the field. Oh, I remember those times. That was fun. This day in history, in 1853, the first passenger rail opens in India. In 1912, Harriet Quimby becomes the first woman to fly an airplane across the English Channel. In 1972, China sent President Nixon 2 giant pandas as a gift. What a fun gift. In 1999, hockey great Wayne Gretzky announced his retirement. Born today in 1867 is Wilbur Wright, the designer, builder, and flyer of the first airplane. Learning new things. A student learned to sneeze with her eyes open. A first grader learned how to play scales on a piano. A student learned that penguins have knees. A student learned how to knit and loves riding her bike. A student learned that spiders have 8 eyes but can't even see very well. Some can't see at all. A student learned how to take apart a phone. A student learned how to ride a bike. 2 fifth graders learned a trick called seesaw. From a 4th grader, honey never goes bad. Also, you could drink any year-old milk and not get sick, but it might not taste good. A student learned to fix the handlebars on her bike. A 3rd grade student learned how to make a protective mask so that she and her mom could sit 20 feet from her grandparents, talk, and give them air kisses. A student learned how to make a grilled cheese sandwich and make her own lunch each day. Even though a student knew how to roller skate on a roller rink, she learned how to do it on the road. A student learned that you can bake a cake without butter, without eggs, without milk, and without electricity. And because I just found this out today, a first grader learned how to play scales on a piano. I'm going to say that again. Great job. State of the day is Delaware. Delaware is the second smallest state with a land area of 1,948 square miles. Rhode Island is the smallest state. Delaware is, however, the least populated state in America. Delaware has the fewest counties of any state, 3. Neighboring states know Delaware as the home of the tax-free shopping, and it is one of only 5 states without sales tax. Other states are Alaska, Oregon, Montana, and New Hampshire. Delaware's official state name is the first state because it's the first of the 13 original colonies to ratify the Constitution in 1787, thus becoming the first state in the nation. Because of this, Delaware is given the first position in congressional votes and national events such as the presidential inaugurations. Delaware state bird is the blue hen. The state tree is the American holly. Delaware is home to Dover International Speedway, also known as the Monster Mile, which hosts 2 NASCAR races each year. Dover Downs is also a popular harness racing facility. Tourism is a major industry, with Rehoboth Beach nicknamed the nation's summer capital due to the number of people from Washington, D.C. who came to enjoy the Atlantic's sandy shore as a vacation destination. And let's see where Delaware is. Oh my goodness, Delaware is so tiny. But as you can see, Delaware does border New Jersey. And here we are, right? Wow. Mrs. Moran's health tip of the day. Your heart rate is the number of times the heart beats per minute. The normal rate for a child is 60 to 100 beats a minute during rest and can go as high as over 200 beats a minute during very active exercise. Try taking your heart rate. And here's how to check it. Let me go back. Place 2 fingers either under your jawline, next to your esophagus, or on the inside of your wrist. Count the beats for 15 seconds and then multiply that number by 4. So give it a try. Fun facts, North Korea and Cuba are the only places you can't buy Coca-Cola. The entire world's population could fit inside Los Angeles. There are more twins now than ever before. The Spanish national anthem has no words. The state sport of Maryland is jousting. In Switzerland, it's illegal to own just 1 guinea pig. May 29th is officially Put a Pillow in Your Fridge Day. Don't try that without parent permission. Bananas are curt because they grow towards the sun. During your lifetime, you will produce enough saliva to fill 2 swimming pools. Earth fun fact, every square mile of ocean contains 46,000 pieces of trash. Ugh, I don't like that fact. Another reason why recycling is important. Shout outs today. A big shout out to the Madison Police Department. And we have some great pictures here. We have Sergeant Lisa Esposito, who just recently retired from the force. And then we have 2 wonderful police officers here, one of whom is a Kings Road School dad. So as the dad, we call him Mr. Longo, and he is right here. So thank you to them. And a big shout out to all our Madison Police Department officers for taking such good care of us and being there if we're ever in trouble, and just overall being really nice to us when we see them. And my last slide says, winning doesn't always mean being first. Winning means you're doing better than you've done before. So that's always important to remember. When I run races, I run marathons and half marathons, sometimes a 5K. I always try to be, I never win. Sometimes you ask me at school when you hear that I've been in a race, oh, did you win? I never win. But what I do try to do is to do better, to run faster than my previous race. And so usually I manage to do that. So I set my own personal goal. And they call that a PR for short. So I always do that. And then when I finish, I congratulate myself. And I'm just so happy because I set a goal and I achieved it. So that's what this means. It doesn't always mean that you have to come first, but it can mean that you're doing better than you've ever done before. So make sure you pay attention to that as you try new things, especially. So I want everyone to have a wonderful day. Make sure you work very hard on your school assignments, that you respect yourself, that you respect others, that you respect your parents, and that you have a wonderful day. And make sure you take some time out for play today as well. Take care.